Hey, how's it, man? Here I am sitting in Volda in Norway. It's the 5th of July 2024. It's raining, it's cold, uh, and I'm thinking about surfing. Um, I'm thinking about where I grew up surfing on the KwaZulu-Natal lower south coast. I used to surf a break called South Broom and St. Michael's and Ski Boat Bay, and there's a couple other spots around there. And it was fantastic. You know, fast forward to where I am today here in Norway, and there's some good surf here. Goodness me, there's some good surf all around Norway. The guy to speak to actually is Shannon Ainsley. He's really with all that. Um, I did an episode with Shannon in the Great Surfing Characters series. All his contact deets are there, so check him out. Check that episode out. My point for this video today is that here in Norway you gotta put wetsuits on to go surfing. Now I've got to be honest, I've done it. It was okay, but to me, to vice surfing is board shorts and sun and your buddies on the bank, and you know, that type of thing. That's surfing to me. This business of putting wetsuits on and freezing and trying to be a hero and all that stuff. Nah, man, that's not what surfing's all about. Yeah, it's cool and everything, but yeah, it's just not my. It's just wide, really wide. Anyway, to be a little bit more positive, if you would like to come and surf in Norway, firstly you need to remortgage your house. It's very expensive here. In fact, I said you rather go to Indo, get on a boat trip, do something like that. But if Norway's something that you want to do and you want to come and surf here, I'm just gonna, for the rest of this video, just it's gonna be a fun video. I'm gonna show you the ferry that goes from the Volda port down the road here across the fjord, and so you can see it, so you've got a visual of it, and then I'm gonna explain to you very briefly how to get down to a place called Hoddevik. Now this is all west coast surfing, out here in Norway, not Stavanger down in the south or Lofoten up in the north, and those regions. We're talking west coast, and Hoddevik. So, and you know, like there's two breaks. There's Hoddevik, or Stad, I think it's called, and Vika, both wonderful places on their day. There's a La Point surf camp at Hoddevik, so there's place to stay there. It's because it's pretty isolated, and there's a surf school there. So if you've got friends that you're coming over with that want to learn to surf, you can. You know, yeah. So let me get onto the video showing the ferry going across. Now, as the crow flies, it's right here. The beach is right here, but as you drive, it's about a 2-hour drive. Oh my goodness, round the mountains, round the fjords. It's a major mission, bro. It's not like when you grew up on the south coast. Like I grew up on the southern end of Ramsgate, and it was like a 5-minute walk down to South Prim Beach. You walked down the road, crossed over the main road, you walked a little road down to Big Tree Beach, and voila, you were in the car park. Then you're on the sand, and you walk across the beach, and you're at the point. That's what I grew up with. But here, yes, bro, you want to vice surfing? China. It's a whole new ball game. Yeah, so it's not very exciting for me. But if it is for you, let me just whet your appetite by showing you a little bit of the ferry and blah, blah, blah. Okay, sweet. Here it comes. Right, there's the ferry that's going to take you from Volda to a port just down over there, and that ferry is the link between, if you could say, it's the mainland and the island down there. That's your link there. There's also another ferry way back over there which crosses on that section of the fjord, but then you've got to drive all the way around here, all the way around there, around the back of that fjord. It's a mood of a long way, then round the back there, and then drive all that way. So it's just easier to catch that. Where's my finger? That ferry. Do you know what I mean, geez? Anyway, yeah. So you have to get the ferry to go down to Hoddevik and the beaches that are around that area. Okay, so now you've checked the ferry. It gives you a bit more of a visual. It's pretty cool, the fjord and the mountains and all that stuff, eh? So that's a bit of that. Now, here's the thing. I'm based in Trondheim, which is like the midway up Norway. And if you ever do come to this part of the world, hey man, it's expensive. It is expensive, yes. So if you do want to come here and you tackle the west coast and you get to surf Hoddevik and do your thing, and you want to make your way up to Lofoten, and you want to drive, it's a long drive. It's a long drive, and you chances are you're going to need a stopover, and our home is open to you. Yeah, our home. We live in Trondheim. You might know somebody that'll know me. You can get my number from them. A bit elusive, eh? Yeah, I'll leave it at that, or just leave a comment down below, and I'll direct message you back with my number, and then you can stay over. It breaks your trip, and you won't have to pay anything, so that saves you a lot of tom. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd do this short video. I'm not a travel agent. I'm not trying to advertise for the point. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just doing this for the channel and just letting my subscribers know that, hey, if you are looking for an adventure where you want to freeze, you want to do the Wim Hofman freezing your nuts off thing, you can do it in Norway. Oh yeah, you can do it. Or if let's just say you're in South Africa and you're watching this, you can save up for about 15 to 20 years, and then you'll be able to come here and buy yourself one onion. You know what I mean? So yeah. Or if you're in England and you want to hop across for a weekend or something, yeah, there's waves here. Anyway, I hope this video has been of some help to you, and if you've been just wondering what it's like in Norway surf-wise, is there surf? Well, there is surf. Yeah, just remember it's very, very expensive here. Everything's expensive. And if you and if you're ever in the Trondheim area making your way up north and you need a stay over, hey, our home's open. Anyway, wherever you are in the world watching this, I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch up soon. The next interview I have lined up, more than likely, will be an individual from Durban, South Africa, by the name of Tommy Lawson. Yeah, Tommy Lawson. Anyway, you have a fantastic day. Chat later. Bye.